been swatted before or after that, but back then, what happened was I was in the bathroom, like in my pajamas, because I was like studying for a quiz or something tomorrow. I was in my little PJs in the bathroom, and then I was like taking a shit. Okay, I was taking a shit. It wasn't pretty. Like it was one of the ones that really hurt your stomach. It wasn't good. I was not having a good time, and then I hear this like really loud knock on the door, like not my bathroom door, but like the outside door, because our bathroom was close to the front door, and then it's super loud, and I'm like, oh, they'll just go away, right? Like maybe like someone delivered something, and then they kept knocking, and then they started saying police, and I was like, oh, what the fuck? Why are the police at our door? And then I think Albert ended his stream. I was like, Albert, there's someone at the door, but I'm in the toilet. And then Albert ended his stream, and then what happened? I think they made Albert on the phone. They were like, you need to come outside right now. You need to have your hands in the air, put the phone on the ground, put your hands in the air, and open the door. And then Albert did that, and then it was my turn to come out, and then they told me to do the same thing, to like come out the door with like my hands like way up in the air. And then I did. I opened the door, and then the door lights, or there was like a super bright light they were shining into our face. Like I couldn't see. I was like so blinded. Like literally flashbanged IRL. And then they were like, okay, now keep your hands in the air and then walk down the stairs, because we were on like the second floor. And I was like, how the fuck am I gonna walk down the stairs? I can't see. And then they were like, you gotta walk down the stairs. And then they're using a really scary voice. So I was like, okay. So I'm like this, walking down the stairs, like without being able to see. And then I stumbled, and then the guy like shoved me forward after I stumbled, and I was so scared. And I was 18 years old in my jammies. Yeah. And there's like a long line of black vans. There was a helicopter in the air. They had guns. They were like holding guns. Oh my god, it was scary. They're just like, we're just 18-year-old kids. Yeah, anyways, that's our swatting story. Hi, Project Dash, my panna. I haven't seen you in forever. I came the best time reminiscing. I know, I haven't seen you in forever too. There's so many old faces. I like seeing all you guys. It makes me feel a lot less anxious. I'm really anxious when I stream, but the more I recognize people, the less I get anxious. Yeah, that was story time. My god, how does that even happen? Apparently the story was the police said that someone called in saying that they had their girlfriend and mom or something, I don't remember, at gunpoint, and there was a bomb in the house or something like that. They just like called in a huge like bomb murder, double murder, suicide threat or something. And then I don't know, they just pulled out all the stops for us, I guess. And then they were being really mean to us. I don't think they understand what swatting was at the time, because this was a long time ago, like 10 years ago. And then they're like, where are they? And we're like, who? Like, it's only us. And they're like, where are they? And then they like went into our apartment and they searched our apartment, and they're like, oh, it's just some kids. And we're like, it's just a prank. I don't know who called it. It wasn't us. Like, we didn't do it. And they were like really mad at us. But I think one guy understood, and he started being less mean to us. Did you tell you what the reasoning was? Yeah, that was their reasoning. Someone called in a threat at our address. If you had to poop, I imagine getting swatted made some crazy anxiety shits. After that, I was kind of nervous about going back to the bathroom, but then the first time I pooped again without being interrupted by like the FBI or whatever the fuck that was, the SWAT team, after that it was okay. Yeah, it wasn't well known at the time, I think, but now people are more aware of it. Now people can like call in advance and be like, hey, don't listen to this threat here, I guess. Police don't even bother doing any research. Yeah, I don't know how they looked at two 18-year-olds in pajamas and were like, yeah, that's the guy who said he was gonna blow up their apartment and kill people. Like, we're literally 18, like scared shitless, like literally shitless. But yeah, it was nice at the end. They handcuffed us and everything. All of our neighbors were like staring down at us all judgmentally, but whatever. Also, it was a blessing because I just turned 18. My birthday's in July, and this happened in August or September, maybe. So I was like freshly 18. And because I just turned 18, they didn't have to call my mom. They said if we were 17, they would have to call my mom. So they're like, "How old are you? How old are you?" So, and like the thing is with my mom is that I was supposed to be dorming because I had a dorm in college. They forced us to dorm even though it was like super expensive. So they force you to dorm if you're a freshman. But I really hated my dorm. That's like a whole nother horror story. So Albert moved in here to this apartment. So I just lived there with him and wasted all that dorm money. So yeah, and my mom was gonna be real pissed if she had got a call from the FBI because her just turned 18-year-old daughter was living at an apartment with a guy who she didn't know well at the time and like dropped out of college